Hi, and welcome to the next episode of Hybrid Bootcamp with Sarah and Amy. Today we are going to be looking at our favorite places to actually purchase the digital supplies that we use, as well as some of our favorite programs or apps we use to open them. So let's get started. Started the site that really hooked me into purchasing products digitally, and that's the American Craft Digital site, acdigitals.com. I was have to confess that I was just poking around here, and I've done that a lot for some various sites, but this one, something about it caught my attention. I think it's because it's got my favorite designers here. I can get Chamel, Heidi Swapp, Paige Evans, Dear Lizzie, Amy Tan. All of them are here on this site, so I can go and search for whichever designer or specific collections that I'd like to see, and I can download the entire collection, not just the paper and embellishments, but if they had digital stamp or had stamps with them, they have those usually as digital brushes. So I went ahead and searched for Chamel full collection. You can see that up here, and it brings up all of her collection packs for every single collection that she's done, and that was like huge for me. I was very excited, especially for some of the older collections where I didn't get a lot of stuff. Like, where did it go? Like this one, her very first collection. I have some paper and a few embellishments. That's it. But this comes with these digital brushes. It comes with the Project Life cards. Oh, I forgot. I think I had those too. More Project Life cards. It has all of the let's open this. It has all of the different elements. So they've taken the things, and some of them do, I don't know, to me they look a little funny because they're trying to emulate the foiling. But everything, you've got the wood veneer, you have the stickers, you even got the cork pieces, and this one here, this was a rub-on. So you've got all the different parts and pieces of it, including ones like Drop Down in London Town. I was like, I don't even remember seeing that. That's where I was very excited to get some of this. Plus, some of these papers that I didn't necessarily pick up everything, or I just picked up for this particular collection. I only picked up the project pad. And then when I finally realized I didn't get all of the papers in the project pad, by that time it was already on to True Stories or second collection, so I didn't get a chance to pick up some stuff like this pretty yellow. Every time I think of this collection, I think of pink, aqua, with little bits of black, and completely look over the fact that there are actually some other colors in there, and they're just not ones I had ever been able to get. Another website that I really enjoy is this SnapClick Supply company. And I like this one because it can get my other favorite designer, which is Basic Gray. They do not have all of the Basic Gray though, and that makes me sad. They have them, I think, from like 2014, 2015, that span. It's not the very end in 2016, but it's also not a lot of their early stuff. So you have a few pages, and you can buy on this, just like with the AC Digitals, you can buy them as complete collections, or if you're only looking for certain pieces, you can simply buy the paper pack or the elements pack. And that's something I have not yet purchased, a complete collection from SnapClick Supply. I can't get those vowels right. I haven't purchased a full digital collection, but they do have $1 Wednesdays, and they've recently had some knee-highs and bow ties. They had some of the bow tie stuff, or excuse me, not bow ties. That would be the boys. They had some of the knee-highs things in there, so I was able to get some of those, and I'm excited to be able to keep getting those. The full collection pack can run anywhere from $13 up to $25, $30, depending on how many different things are in it. So it's been so fun to just scroll through this and kind of get lost and remembering the magic that was Basic Gray and all the wonderful color combinations and everything they came out with. So a lot of the times what I found with the American Craft site and with SnapClick Supply is that you'll get the papers, and then the elements are usually as PNGs. I think the papers are too. I haven't really paid too much attention because I've not been printing those off as much. I tend to have a lot more paper than I do embellishments. I've been focusing a lot on the embellishments. But like it says here, 37 PNG elements. Those are things then that have a transparent background, so you're not dragging over like this moon here with a white box around it. All you're getting is that circular image or the star right here or the diamond right there. Excuse me, rhombus, because I'm a third grade teacher and those are rhombuses and not diamonds. That's what I tell my third graders. Diamonds go in jewelry and baseball fields. So I always look to see if it's a PNG element. And another reason I look to see if they're PNG files is because that makes it easier for the programs that I use on my computer to open them up. The final place that, before I share the final place, in addition to Basic Gray, they have got a ton. They've got Bow Bunny, Cosmo Cricket. I really, really, really wish I could find October Afternoon. That would just be like a complete dream. But you've got Cartabella, you've got like Echo Park is on here. And all those Disney collections that they have. Like that's a lot of money. And here I can get a lot of the embellishments and print them off as I need them, or print off a whole sheet and going, okay, I'm going to use these for the next, few layouts, and then decide later on if I want to get more. Another awesome thing that I really enjoy with the PNG files is the fact that you can resize it. So I can take the same embellishment and I can make it a 2x2, I can make it a 3x3, I can make it a tiny little 1/4 inch size. And that has just been really cool and eye-opening. Like those Chamel embellishments, I was like, oh my gosh, I can make it the custom size that I want it to be. So that's just something that made me excited. And the third place I wanted to show you is actually another new one to me, and it's Nicole Jones 911. Now, I have followed her on YouTube for quite a while. Why I did not connect the dots in my head is beyond me, why I haven't been here before. But she's got obviously a blog and everything, but she has a store where she sells printable embellishments. Now, I'm curious because this has been up there for a little while. I wonder if they're still on sale or not. The things that I have enjoyed the most are under this embellishment tab, and I have some of the cameras. Those are nice. But, I have some of the labels. I have not printed the labels yet. I'm still working on those. Oh, here we go, though. I saw the circles and it confused me. My favorite thing in here are all of the letter stickers. If you were a fan of the October Afternoon mini market stickers, this is absolutely brilliant because you can get them in different colors. I mean, a ton of different colors. But, she's got a lighter version and a darker version for everything, and you can get it with a white text or black text. And she's even got two different fonts now, the typewriter, and then the other one's called Feeling Good. Here we are. It's this one. So you have huge options, and with this one, if you can open it up just as my Mac will open it up just as a PNG in the preview, and I can print it, and it will print and fill up the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So all I have to do is come around and cut all of these out. Now, I'm a lazy person. I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I can't do that. So I'll show you a program that I open them up in just a moment. But there are lots and lots of options. When you think that every color comes in with two fonts and two font colors, you could end up having just a huge variety of letters. Let me see, there was one other thing the labels. And I have a bunch of the circles already printed off. So those have been great. I've also picked up some of these normal ones. My thing right now is I'm looking for adhesive cardstock so I can hopefully print them, and then I don't have to worry about, glue. I can just print and cut and go. But right now I'm okay with just on regular cardstock. So when it comes to programs, though, there are a couple that I use. And so first, I actually wanted to show you a little bit on how I have them organized. I usually have all of my digital files stored on an external hard drive, and then I have them broken up kind of by manufacturer. I need to go through and kind of group all of these under American Crafts, and then under each designer, and then the different collections. Wanted to show you like Never Grow Up. And let's see here, let's just go ahead and this one. This is the pattern paper. So if you look at the file names, AC, American Crafts, Chamel, Never Grow Up, EP is Embellishment Pack 1, Embellishment Pack 2, and then the double P's is Paper Pack. And if you open it up, they have that cover sheet that was on the website, so you can kind of look through and see here, is this the one I wanted? I'm constantly opening up the wrong one, but you know, it's my favorite designer, so I can't feel too bad about it. But if I open this up, this is opening it up in preview, and I can print this off. Go right here. I can print it just like this. And then what hit me the other day is I can print it on letter size. I also have a custom 12 by 12 paper size for my printer, but I can also scale it. So one of the things that really disappointed me with American Crafts is their move to the 6 by 8, and I totally get why they want to do 6 by 8 paper pads. But one of my favorite things about getting those 6 by 6 paper pads was the cut apart elements sheet shrunk down, because then I could get those same big elements but small, and like as Chamel calls them, or tuckies, and you can tuck them in different places. I can go and print this at a 50% scale, and suddenly I have my 6 by 6 page. So I can do that for any of them. Like they don't have this 6 by 6 with all of them smaller like this in the 6 by 8. So I was very excited about that. Let me tell you, it doesn't take much to get me excited nowadays. I'm like, I get to go outside to the grocery store and I can print things at 50% size. Like, there we go. There's my life. All right. So one of the easiest places, there it is, to put your files is simply in your word processing program. I use Pages, but this works as well for Word, and as WordPerfect still a thing, and Google Docs, all that. So for your digital elements, I can just drag and drop, or if I was on a Windows machine, I would do File, Open, and then in this little window, I just double click on it. But now I can print out as many of these as I want, and I can print them out at all the different sizes that I want. Like, how many times have we been, like, especially with florals, like, I need another leaf. I need a leaf, but I need it to be a little bigger or a little smaller. I mean, we've got just option upon option here. So, oh, hold on, let me do this. Nope, that's not what I was thinking it was. Never mind. So you've got a lot of different sizes and whatnot that you can do just straight from your word processor. Now this you would print and then you would cut by hand. And I told you earlier, I'm lazy, and I'm not kidding, because I tend to do all of mine. I will print it off in the Silhouette Studio. And if you print it with the registration marks, then your cutter will read those and actually cut them out for you. Knowing that I could get as many Chamel embellishments in basic gray, well, I can't get as many basic gray embellishments as I want, but as many Chamel ones as I want, and get them the size I want, and get my machine to cut them out, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's Christmas. Like, I'm trying not to spend all of my money. But it's nice because you can drag them over as well. Now this, I talked about that white border. The die cut for this does have a white border, so they have put that in there. Some of them don't, though, like these stars, so they don't include the white border. But again, you can scale it, and then the really awesome thing is I can, nope, where is it? Mirror. I always do this wrong. Yep, I did it wrong. Hold on. Never fails. I can never remember which way to do it. I can get it facing the other direction. Oh, can I just tell you what a game changer that is for me? Because I have had these embellishments where I'm going, man, it would be perfect right there, but then it's looking into the corner of the page and not towards the photo. And that, I kind of have to do that. Oh, and look, this was one of the I think this might have been one of the vellum things. And she had one without the, oh, there it is right here. Look how big that comes in. But that's okay because you can scale it down. So this was actually made of vellum in the original kit. Now I can go, and if I wanted to, I could print all of this stuff on a sheet of vellum. As long as I've got vellum that will work in with my printer, I can print it out and get my Cameo to cut it. So I could sit here all day and sit here and play and make these things up. Sorry, I get distracted. I swear I don't have ADD. Yes, I do. Have you been able to figure that out yet? Other places that I will go, there's a website called canva.com. They also have an app for your phone. I know other people have gone in there. I've got some friends that use Canva actually quite a bit. I haven't put elements like this in there, but I've been told that you can. I am still, other things that I found, Simple Stories, Bella Boulevard, and Cocoa Vanilla all have digital sections in their stores. And Sarah's the one that turned me on to Cocoa Vanilla. I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? So I was very excited about that. And I was looking around for other companies and stumbled upon Simple Stories completely by accident. So there are lots of different resources out there for you. I highly encourage you to set yourself a very strict budget, because let me tell you, if you're like me and you end up wanting all of these little letter sheets, you will spend your money very quickly. I'm going to tell you that honest. Real quick, but if you want to do that, you actually can buy bundles. And she has numbers and punctuation. Okay, y'all. Punctuation. How many times have I been doing those little tile letter things and I'm like, theirs. Like, why don't I have an apostrophe? I have one now. Oh, so happy. So incredibly happy. So yeah, I may have gone through and bought matching numbers for some of my letters because I was just like, nope. Oh, and looks like she's still got this 50% sale going on. So if you think you want some of these, totally go and get them now. And it says it'll end June 13th. This is after June 13th that I'm filming this. And I will say, if you put in a code, if you put in Moira, Moira, I always forgot to do that, but then you get a little bit more off too. So, and check out Moira's website. Well, not website, YouTube page. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, so there are bundles for a lot of these, so you can save a little bit of money as well. So, I would love to hear if you guys have any questions, if there are any websites that I haven't talked about that you know are great places to get some digital supplies. And I think that's it. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, put your left foot in, take your left foot out, put your left foot in, and shake it all about. And I will see you guys later. Have a lovely day. Bye.